Live at the First Continental Congress, this is Zachary Richards with Continental News Nightly. I'm here with the 56 delegates in the First Continental Congress in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, to hear their responses to the intolerable acts. This will explain why the colonists have retaliated against Britain, believing that their rights and liberties have been violated. Let's look at the interviews we had with the colonists who deem that the intolerable acts are cruel and tyrannical.
Thanks, Zach. I'm here with Samuel Adams, man of the Revolution. Sam, what can you tell us about your activities here in Massachusetts?
I am best known for establishing the Sons of Liberty, I suppose. I spend my time spreading the word that the colonists are ruling the colonies in an unfair manner and organizing rebellions against Britain.
And what are your thoughts on the British troops that were sent to occupy the colonies?
We will destroy every soldier that dares put foot on the shore. His Majesty has no right to send troops here to invade the country, and I look upon them as foreign enemies.
Thanks for your time, Mr. Adams. Next is fellow patriot Seymour Burke. Mr. Burke, could you tell us your history before becoming a soldier in the Connecticut 7th Regiment?
I'm willing to sacrifice anything for my freedom from slavery. At one point I tried to escape and join the British, but once I was caught, I was persuaded that my own causes was tried to these patriots.
And now you're going to be fighting many battles against the British?
I imagine I will.
Your insight, Seymour, has been invaluable. Now we'll go to Mr. Thomas Jefferson. Mr. Jefferson, what both patriots and loyalists alike seem to respect your opinions. What is your take on these intolerable acts?
I do not support these acts. I believe strongly in a democracy and do not want Parliament's involvement with someone to represent our interests. But it's gone too far, and it's time we make a stand. I call on all Virginians to the pray and fast once Britain has closed Boston's ports.
Thank you for your thoughts, Mr. Jefferson. Now we will be moving on to John Andrews. Mr. Andrews, what are your thoughts on these intolerable acts?
I believe that the mother country will always turn to taxing the colonies when they are in need. I hope, being a merchant, that we can come to a political understanding with England, as opposed to a flat-out boycott or refusing to have any form of economic activity.
That's an excellent point, Mr. Andrews. And now we'll connect with two loyalists, the first being King George III himself. Your Majesty, how do you feel about the colonists' response to the coercive acts?
It's all ridiculous. The British Empire has provided the colonies with protection and profitable trade for over 100 years. After the French and Indian War, we were looking for a way to get money. Their response is disloyal to the country and is completely criminal. I expect the colonists to be loyal, and action will be taken to ensure that they obey.
Our last interview candidate is Sir Lord Frederick, member of British Parliament. Sir, you also agree with the King that the colonists should be loyal to their mother country. You even went as far as to write and pass the coercive acts as a rebellion against Boston. What is in these acts that will affect Boston and the colonists?
I support stationing British troops in Boston in order to maintain control over the colonies. I also believe that requiring Bostonians to quarter or house the aforementioned soldiers is a very punishment for the rebellion and a chance to regain our footing in the colonies. The colonies have gone too far and have managed to go without punishment. This must be stopped.
And that wraps up our interviews with the Loyalists and Patriots. Back to you, Zach.
We have featured the opinions of 4 patriots and 2 loyalists about the intolerable acts, which have been a breaking point for the colonies. They have formed the First Continental Congress and are thinking about breaking up and declaring independence from Britain. Did you ever expect that? For Continental News Nightly, I'm Zachary Richards.